Oh, really? How about that? Was that this week?
Last Friday.
Last Friday. Wow.
That's off.
Should be good. Good to go. So many. Yep, we're good.
All right.
Sweet. Let me get this thing up. I should probably. I think we'll be all right. She said, "Damn, I'm at work." Stupid jobs.
Suckers.
Yeah. for real. She said, "Damn, I'm at work," and "Damn, I'm at work." All right. You ready?
Yeah.
Let's do this.
Okay, we're back.
We are back.
It's been a while. We took a week off. That was nice.
Yeah. A little vacation time,
I enjoyed it. We needed it.
There was no vacationing, really.
No, but it was. We didn't really have much to talk about.
No, because the Hero came up this past weekend, Hero World Challenge.
Yeah, but the week that we took off we would have only had Bryson and Brooks to talk about.
And I don't want to talk about
We
that.
didn't want to do that, so
Yeah.
here we are.
We
Welcome back.
Skipped right over that one.
Yeah. Is it even worth bringing up?
What?
Like just discussing that in any?
No.
All right, beautiful.
No, I'm over it. I don't care.
All right, good. Neither do I.
So it was the Hero Tigers World Challenge.
Yeah,
It's just Tigers World, and we're living in it.
it was fun to see him on the broadcast.
Yeah,
He's back.
I think the bigger thing, though, was that he was hitting golf balls.
Well, certainly, yeah.
But he was...
But we haven't heard from him in a long time either. And
That's
he was
true.
He was on the broadcast for like nearly an hour.
Yeah, which was good. It was enjoyable, get some good sound bites. And,
Yeah, it was. He was just his regular self.
Yeah, but what he said something.
You know what he said? He sounded like he's not going to be on like playing the same. Like he sounds like he's gotten to the point where he has accepted that he's never going to be the same. You know?
Yes, I agree with that. But the fact that he was hitting balls in the manner he was hitting balls makes me think he's
He's going to be trying for the Masters.
underselling, over deliver.
Yeah.
One of
okay.
those.
Yeah. Sure. Right.
Like,
Yeah, you
oh
don't-
my God, Tiger showing up at this event. Like, that's great.
Right.
And I know a lot of people are talking about the PNC with Charlie as being the...
To me, it sounded like he's not going to enter that this year.
I don't know.
Because he was talking about how, he can go out and hit balls and play a little bit, but he can't like commit to a full tournament at that level,
Yeah,
So
but
he was
this is
talking about
like
like something like a cupcake kind of thing, and so they brought that up on the broadcast, and they were like, well, that's what the PNC is, and he kind of laughed it off, and it didn't sound like he was committed to that.
I still feel like he may not play in that, but I feel like
I think he's gonna be shooting for the Masters, but I don't know if it's gonna happen or not.
I mean, I feel like at that pace,
Yeah, he should be able to.
I think he could pull it
Actually,
off.
if I had, all right, now that I'm thinking about it, if I had to put money on it, I would say he does play in it, and I would also say he doesn't play in the PNC. I think the next time we see him playing golf on like television, like in a tournament setting, will be at Augusta.
Do you think he'll play any practice events before that, though?
No,
Because I feel like going into the Masters essentially cold.
he doesn't have a shot.
Right. And I don't think he wants to show up and not have a shot.
Right. Yeah. So it might be smart to have a practice round, but I'm going to say I don't see it happening.
Because there's got to be something in Florida that he's going to pull out that he could play in.
Yeah. We'll
Right
have to,
around that
We'll have
time?
to see.
I
Yeah.
don't know.
Like I can't picture him playing in like the Valero.
Right.
You know?
I don't feel like he's going to travel to Texas
Yeah, he's not. That's not
and
going
then
to
travel
happen.
right back.
There's no way.
Yeah. I don't know.
Although traveling is easy nowadays for them.
Oh, that's
You know, like-
100% true.
Yeah,
Like,
the traveling isn't the issue.
no.
It's about
I mean,
remember
remember
grinding
Bryson?
and putting. What's that?
Remember Bryson when he left
Oh, that's right. Yeah, he left
Friday night. He left Friday after his round. He's like, I'm not making the cut.
Oh,
Flew
yeah,
home,
had to come back. Yeah,
did a little workout,
yeah.
and then flew back for the Saturday morning round. So obviously, yes, it is very easy for them to get around. It's not difficult. But
Yeah, I mean, it's not like it used to be. Especially for the people who have money, they can fly privately and that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Like for someone who, is just getting started, they have
no way.
difficulty. That's
Like if it
And
was
then you
just
gotta-
us, no way.
Yeah, it can't be
No
done.
chance.
Yeah. Then you got to consider there might be a couple guys on tour that are afraid to fly. Maybe. Can you imagine how difficult that would be, driving from one part of the country to another?
And I don't know if it was a fear thing, but Jason Day always had his RV.
Is that right?
Yeah, he drove all over the country. I mean, obviously he would fly all the other events, but still, it was just interesting that he generally drove. And I don't know if that was more family time or whatever, but I thought that was interesting. And I don't.
Well, he had the vertigo thing. I don't know if that would
coincide
coincide with anything involving.
Good point, Andy.
It's possible that.
Someone did his research.
Yeah, well.
Someone just remembered something.
Yeah, I just remembered one thing.
Yeah.
About Jason Day.
All right. So, how did you feel about
the Hero? I was devastated by the result of the Hero. I like Victor Hovland,
I
but
know, and he's so good.
But I put money on.
That's what Tiger said. He said he's a more athletic Jim Furyk.
Oh, that was funny. Yeah.
That was such a dig.
Yeah,
it's such a good dig.
Well, I thought he said that about Colin. He said that about Morikawa.
Was it Morikawa?
It absolutely was.
Okay,
yeah.
I knew it was someone, and it just registered. I couldn't tell what he said.
Yeah, but
anyway.
Morikawa, he crumbled. We've had crumblations before.
Well, and
we haven't had one in a while, and this was it.
That was a big one.
I know. We had a 5-stroke lead going into Sunday,
and it lost by 4.
Yeah,
that's bad.
That is really bad. It's really frustrating for me too because we put money on him after Friday's round.
Oh,
well, towards the end of Friday's round, he was in the lead or one off the lead.
Okay,
at that point,
yeah, then that hurts because then he played real well on Saturday. You're like,
yes, I was already counting my money.
Yeah,
and it just
that one hurts.
It was devastating. Well, I mean, it's there's worse things that could happen, but it did hurt though. You're right. It sucks.
In the world of gambling,
yes.
That one hurts.
We have $10 on him to win the Masters too.
And I feel like he's such a safe bet any week.
I think he's the best player on tour.
Probably.
I mean, it didn't show up on Sunday, obviously.
Now, would you say when you say best, how do you pick who your best player on tour is? Is it just
whoever has the lowest scoring average for the season?
Okay. Well, I just meant is it consistency or is it someone that you think? So Brooks is known as the guy who plays well in majors.
Right, yeah.
So in a sense, does that make him not the best player? Because he's not showing up.
Yeah.
For 90% of the time he goes out to play,
right,
he doesn't give a shit.
Yeah, it seems that way, but
But he also could at the end of the career end up with 10 major trophies and you go,
oh yeah, he has 14 wins, 10 majors.
Right. I mean, his
possible.
percentage of win to major ratio or something could be pretty crazy.
Yeah.
He wins tournaments by accident almost.
No.
Not by accident, but he's not
He's just not willing to put everything into it on a regular basis.
Right.
I
mean, maybe that's smart. Because I remember the Rory Tiger conversation.
I think Brooks probably could be the best player, but he doesn't put enough into it.
Right.
And I think,
but I think there's Tiger validated what Brooks does, in the sense when Rory was he's got 80, he's got however many trophies just around.
Yeah.
And he had a room with just the major trophy, and he goes, "Oh, where are the other ones?" And Tiger's like, "I have no idea."
Yeah.
It kind of validates what
Brooks is doing.
Yeah. When he goes, who cares? No one cares. I won the John Deere 15 times. Okay.
Right.
How many majors? None.
People don't care about
decent career.
Yeah, individuals, they don't really make that big of a deal about, but the number, the 81 or whatever his number is, because that the Sam Snead's record and all that. You know, like that was. Though that is the number that they care about, but they don't care about like, you know, the 64th win.
No.
Or like whatever, you know, like those. That's not a big deal.
And I don't think any of the 80 number is going to be touched. Like no one on tour now is going to even come close to it.
I agree with you.
I mean, maybe in some longevity, there might be some longevity that helps, but at the same time, like I don't think maybe like some of the old.
Well, it's possible that
like Phil could break some records of as far as like oldest to make a cut, oldest to win, like those types of things that I think Phil could do because he's obviously way healthier than Tiger has been throughout the career.
Yeah, but yeah, he's not.
But as far as like who's gonna get 80 plus wins again, it's like no one.
We won't see that.
No.
Yeah.
Maybe when we're 80, there might be another one, but even then, like it's just so unreal.
Yeah.
That's one of sports' unbreakable records, I think.
Yeah, it'll be at a point where it's not the same anymore. Like things will be so different.
Right. That's a very, very valid point.
Yes.
But yeah, it was, and I thought actually Bryson had a little crumb job as well.
Yeah. He did. He had a terrible Saturday.
Yeah, and he didn't play any better on Sunday.
He shot. He went over par. Yeah, bad weekend. You know.
Yeah, which is crazy. I was actually watching some of his YouTube videos.
Okay.
Which is actually really interesting. It gives you like a different perspective on someone, and just like the way he was like, "Oh, I'm trying to figure out how I could have incredible speed, like not, you know, basically the speed of world long driver people, and play on tour with that speed." So he needs the accuracy with it, you know?
Yeah, I don't understand why that's necessary to him, though.
It probably isn't, but I think it's just something that he's got in his head. He's like, I want to know how to do this. Because
it'll get in the way of success. It will.
Yes. At some level, I think it gets in the way of his success, where it's just like you have enough.
Right. You never go into a lesson and hear the teacher say, all right, I want you to swing as hard as you possibly can.
Oh, that's
you know, like,
no, I do that. I 100% do that. Yeah, especially with kids because they need to swing they need to take a swing at it.
Okay. Yeah.
And I want them to learn speed when they're young, and then you could always like hone it in. And that's like one of the things I know a lot of people, like when I was growing up, like I always tried to kill the ball every single time.
Yeah, but this is when you have a swing dialed in, you know that you're going to be hitting the ball. Like I'm talking about like someone who is going to miss because they are just trying to only power, you know.
He's trying to find the balance point, I think, because he's like, oh, I know I could get more speed, and it's just like, dude, you could take it down 10 miles an hour and be under a lot more control
and still have a faster speed than everyone else on tour.
Right.
So like what the hell's the point?
I think he wants his slow speed to be his fast speed now. You know, that crazy amount of speed.
Yeah.
He wants it to be even crazier and then tone it down to where it's just crazy.
Yeah.
Just plain crazy.
I just feel like he's not going to have longevity.
No, I don't.
His career is not going to go for a long time if he tries to do this shit.
I think it will only because it's him and the way he thinks things through.
Sure.
That's the only reason. If it was just like someone else, I'd be like, no.
You wouldn't trust it? Okay, yeah. I mean, yeah, he does put a lot of thought into it, so.
And that's what I liked about his videos on YouTube was just that the amount of thought that you could see, he just like checks out.
Oh, he sucks.
He just goes in some other place and he's just like, okay, what is going on in my system of like the body as a system? Like, what are the things that I'm changing that make it different? You know, trying to eliminate variables and stuff like that. And so it was just interesting.
I don't like him.
Yeah, we're well aware.
Yeah.
That's like the big divide between us. Honestly, that's like the only thing that we really disagree on.
Yeah, it's
like I'm in like Team Bryson 100%.
I don't like him.
I know. I was even using the jumbo grip the other day.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, when I was trying to get some swing speed up.
Okay, sure.
Yeah, so I had a there was a demo club, and we had one of those grips just laying around.
With your iron. It was a 7-iron, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
It was a demo 7-iron. It was like an old demo one.
Gotcha.
And it happened to be lefty. And I was like,
oh, there you
go. So I
just
took the grip off, and I was like, all right, I got to see what this is about. Like, I have to feel the difference of this grip.
So you put on a jumbo grip?
Yeah.
Okay.
And so my two general thoughts, which is totally not necessarily related to the front nine.
We haven't been talking about the
That's
hero
true.
at all.
Yeah. Way to go, Victor Hovland. Moving on.
Yeah.
We'll get to the trophy in a second.
I do like this tournament though.
The hero?
Like 20 people, like it's starting to get its footing, you know, like it's
Oh yeah.
It's an awesome tournament. Like it had such a good field this year.
Well, and I thought it was interesting. We could kind of almost get there, but the breakdown in money was really interesting.
I didn't see any part of it.
So Hovland, $1 million. Scotty Scheffler, second place, $375,000.
Okay.
That's a pretty. I mean,
that's a large jump.
Yeah, that's a big jump.
Yeah.
And then
$1 million. That's a small. Winner's share.
Yeah, I mean it's also a majority of the money. You know.
Right. Yeah. Well, I mean, there's only 20 people
Yeah.
getting paid out, so it's different.
And then, so tied for third, Patrick Reed, Sam Burns, $187,500. But then last place, which I'm going to get to the trophy.
All right. Yeah.
Woo! Papa Spieth, +6.
Wow.
I mean, and Henrik was 19th, and then Rory was 18th. But,
Really? What happened to Rory?
Well, I mean, he shot 6 under
Okay.
for the week.
Yeah.
I mean, 18 won it. He was 6 under. Stenson was +1. Spieth was +6.
Wow.
And they also, those last two guys got a 2-shot penalty.
Oh, that's right.
Played from the wrong hole.
Yes.
But the funny thing is, he still got $100,000.
Yeah.
He just, I mean, tied for 7th, got $114,000.
Oh, wow.
Tied for 5th, $127,000 with Colin Morikawa and Justin Thomas.
Yeah, they didn't do much.
Yeah, they shot 20 strokes better than Spieth and got $27,500 more.
Yeah, that's surprising. You're right about that.
I mean, there's no cut, so it's just like, all right, cool.
Right.
But yeah, I just thought that was funny that I was like, man, it's such a weird breakdown in money when you have such a, last place is getting paid $100,000.
Yeah.
And you go, oh, thanks for showing up. Here's your $100,000. And honestly, those guys probably had the most enjoyable part of the.
Oh, they were having fun that
they gave
on
like
Sunday
they
there.
provided the most content for that event besides Tiger.
Right.
Like Tiger, we saw Tiger hit 5 golf balls, and it got more coverage than any shot. All of the shots that Victor Hovland hit combined.
Yeah, that's accurate.
And it probably made
He was on fire on Sunday though. It was so annoying.
Yeah. What did you think about him wearing Sunday red?
I didn't even notice.
Tiger?
Oh, Tiger.
Tiger wears
I thought you were talking about Victor Hovland.
Oh no, I'm
I didn't notice Tiger wearing it either.
yeah, he wore his traditional red
and black. Huh.
It was more of like a heathery red.
Yeah.
With like black instead of white, so it was
Okay.
like reddish black and then black pants.
Yeah,
But like rocking the.
that's good. Yeah, because it was Sunday.
It was Sunday, and he was hitting balls on Sunday.
Maybe I saw him on Saturday. Yeah, I saw him on Saturday. I didn't see this. Sunday's coverage surprised me. I turned it on, and it was half over. They started a lot earlier on Sunday than they did on the rest of the week.
Oh, okay. Maybe because I know I was here just while I was watching a decent amount.
It didn't make any sense to me. Like, I'd be turning on the coverage at 1:30, and that's when your leaders were going off, and then so I turned it on the same time on Sunday, and there was, the scores were all like they were crazy at the time because I was looking for Morikawa. He wasn't even on like the first page. He was
out.
He was 4 over through like 12 holes, and I was like, what the fuck? He was the last guy to go off.
And I think Colin was fighting the lefts all week.
Yeah. So I don't know if they had weather coming in, so they decided to tee off earlier or what? But I had no idea that they were playing already, so I missed a lot of the coverage on Sunday.
I'm just gonna click on the turn for now. But one of the things that I thought was interesting, it was a rules thing with Morikawa when he was playing with Brooks, where he hit a ball left, and he was like, "Oh, it's probably gonna be unplayable. Might not find it. Take the provisional." So drop a third, hit your fourth, and he put it to like 2 feet. So he's like, "I'm gonna make bogey."
Yeah.
So he wanted the ball to be lost.
Oh, is that right?
And he was like, "Don't look for it. Nobody look for it." Brooks found the ball, and he was like, "Motherfucker!" He's like, "No, that's not my ball." I don't think it actually was his ball. I think it was
okay.
It had like a different marking on it.
Yeah.
I was like, "Brooks, what are you doing? How many enemies do you want out here?"
Right. Yeah.
Don't mess with Colin. He's the nice guy.
Yeah, he's the nice guy, and
you're gonna be on a shit list.
that's funny.
Yeah, but I just thought that was a really good one where he's like, no, don't look for it. And he's like, son of a bitch, Brooks, you
did he? Yeah, he actually said don't look for it, or
yeah,
was that?
I don't know if it like was on audio, but I remember the commentators were like, yeah, he was asking people. He's like, don't look for it, just leave it.
Wow, how about
like,
that?
It's gone unless it's like in a good spot.
Right.
If you have to search for it, I don't want it because they'd have to take it unplayable and then be in a weird spot. I mean, it'd still be you're dropping your third.
Yeah, but he would be potentially looking at double or triple.
Right.
If he messed it up, and he was already looking at just a single bogey.
Right. And he was just like, yep, we're good.
That's funny.
Leave it be. Call it. So I think now we're actually going to be going to the turn here. I think we're officially in the off season. Officially.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, it's December 7th.
I mean, I did play some December golf, but then we covered the greens, so
yeah.
So I won't be playing outdoors anymore.
Yeah. So did you ever do anything in the off season growing up, golf wise?
No.
Okay.
I mean, like putting in the basement as like for fun, but like not like drills or training or anything like that by any means. No
simulator, no net,
no.
Just to hit balls kind of a thing.
I mean, that thought was probably there, the net, but I don't think I ever really did it.
Like I know, I mean, 10 or so years ago, like definitely was a net guy in the garage. Just bundle up a little.
Right, yeah.
And just start hitting.
Wow, yeah.
Go for it. And that was when I had blades, so like when I mishit it, it was like
it hurt.
Earth shattering.
Yeah.
My bones ached after those.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Do you have any goals this off season? Now that you've played a lot.
I want to play the simulator with you. I think that would be fun.
Yeah, and I know that's obviously an option. I'm definitely I use it a lot now anyway.
Yeah.
It's just more about I was just wondering because you're starting to play a lot more.
Right, yeah, I think.
Did you have any plans to be like, "Oh, I want to keep this going?"
I should, but I don't.
Okay.
But yeah, you're right cuz like I did play a lot more this year than I generally do, and I think I got better this year too.
Oh, I won't doubt that.
Yeah, I'm sure that I did. So I'd like to keep my swing going in a better form, but I don't know. I
was just I was just curious because
and next year I'm not going to play as much next year. I don't think.
I don't know. Get a good job, win the lottery.
Yeah,
got to play the lottery.
We'll see if I get when I get the job though. That takes away from time. So
yeah, I know.
So
Well, that's why you. That's why you win the lottery.
I just know that I won't be playing as much, but I'll.
But that's why you win the lottery.
Oh yeah,
and then you don't have to worry about any of that.
Yeah, that's the dream, baby.
Could you imagine? I don't even want to think about it because it's so depressing.
I tried last week.
Oh really?
Yeah.
I don't even know. Like I usually hear word of mouth when someone's like, "Wow, Powerball's at 500."
Oh right, yeah. Like people
other than that, I have no idea. I don't.
Yeah, I would never know, but like until it starts like on the news and people start talking about it because it's at some outlandish number.
Yeah, when it hits like $1 billion, and be like, all right, I'll buy a ticket.
Right. Yeah, but generally, no, I'm not buying them because it's fucking stupid to play the lottery all the time because you're not going to win.
No, it's so unlikely.
It is a nice dream though. I guess it would be fun.
I heard someone say this a long time ago, and they kind of described it as, do you like if you go, oh, I'll buy a ticket for $1. And you go, oh, what would I do with that money? And just that mental exercise of like, oh, what would you do? And just like have fun imagining for that like week. or something like, oh, I'm going to be so rich and I'm just going to like blah, blah, blah. And like, is it worth that $1?
Oh.
To have that much enjoyment of winning, it doesn't even matter. You just have that like space out time where you have a week where you just go, I'm just so, I'm going to be so rich. I'm not going to have a job anymore. You know,
I don't think you bought yourself,
would you buy like a strip of acid for $1, not a lottery ticket for $1? That's what happened. You just went into La La Land. You're just like, wow, everything's great.
I definitely wouldn't do that. But yeah, that's not what you get when you buy a lottery ticket. You don't. It doesn't actually change your
Life.
Your outlook. And
well, it could though. That's the thing is like it changes this person's outlook, and they're like, I just like it because I spend the $1, and then I get to imagine what it's like to be rich for a couple.
You
weeks.
can do that without buying it. Though.
That's true, but I think there's like a more
because
there is a chance.
Yes,
like you just
otherwise there would have been a chance. Yeah, but
like my chances of winning this week's lottery are 0. I don't have a ticket.
Yes,
I am not going to be a millionaire.
And if you bought a ticket, your chances would still be 0.
Yeah. Close to 0.
Yeah, very, very, very close to it. But you're right. It would be.
Yeah.
You would have a higher chance. So yeah, I tried last week, and I bought like $30 worth of tickets.
Oh, 30? Jesus.
Well, I bought a scratch off not too long ago,
okay,
which is something I don't normally do. But it was a $3 scratch off, and it paid $30.
Okay.
So I just saw one of the lottery machines, so I was able to scan the thing.
Oh, nice.
I had $30, so I just did like a bunch of different ones.
Oh, okay.
And I had it for like, the Mega Millions and the Powerball and like the Pick 4, Pick 5, like that kind of stuff. So like I gave it, I just used it all on tickets.
You give it right back.
Like non-scratch off tickets. They were all just like the
balls.
picks or the balls, whatever you want to call it. They're drawings.
Yes.
So so that didn't pay off, but it was fun to imagine for the week.
There you go.
It wasn't worth $30.
No, I was gonna say you could have been up $27,
but it was exactly. I mean, that was only $3 really. My entire investment into that thing. So so it was worth the $3 though. I'll give you that.
There you go. Give you something to do.
Yeah, exactly.
$3 worth of activities of pushing buttons.
Right. Oh, that was actually frustrating. I saw Al that day. It was shout
him.
out to Al Urban. Yeah, that's whoop, whoop. And you just saw him today. So
yep, we got a new dining room table. It's all set up. He's ready to rock and roll.
Awesome
for Love dinner, Christmas dinner.
Beauty
at the pad.
That's nice.
So as far as like obviously we were talking about using the simulator a little bit. The one thing I really want to do is the hole-in-one challenge.
Yeah. Oh, I almost had another one too. Did I tell you about this?
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, it was the same hole. Missed it by a foot. It would have been so goddamn funny if I got another ace within a week on the same hole.
Yeah, that would have been good.
It would have been awesome. Yeah, I hit this shot better than the one that did go in. Like it hit within a foot of the cup. Stopped right there too.
That's
it probably spun right around the hole.
Yeah,
but I didn't get a chance to see it. So
yeah, we don't get to see that as amateurs.
Right.
I mean, even I'm technically a pro, but without cameras on it, like you have no idea what your ball does around the green.
Yeah, exactly.
Like most of the time, you don't really see it.
Right.
You're like, oh, that one spun back. You're like,
yeah, it'd be nice as if you actually had a visual of it, but like it's far away.
Yeah. Or it's up a hill.
Sometimes uphill, like you actually are blind from it.
Yeah. That's what I meant. More of like you just have so many blind shots or just situations where you don't actually get to see it, which is so disappointing.
It is frustrating too. Yeah.
Like I had
when you get up there and like you see that it came back like 15 feet, it's like, oh man, I must have gotten that one good.
Well, the ones that I'm always wondering about is the one where you got the mark and the ball's like 5 feet in front of that mark.
I was like, oh, did it bounce? Did it bounce 15 feet and then suck back 10? Yeah.
Yeah. Which would have been way cooler than be like, oh, it's just 5 feet from the mark.
I agree.
If it was like, oh, it maxed out at 15 feet and it's all the way back to 5. Ooh,
yeah. That
was good.
Yes. Like my ace, for example, was on the back. Like it was nestled up against the stick, so it didn't go down to the bottom of the cup. Mm-hmm. It was on the opposite side of the hole. Like I wonder if I bounced past the hole and then drew it back into it.
Right.
See, that would have been really cool.
Yeah, that would have been
and awesome. It looks like that may have been the case because, it was on the back end of the cup.
Yeah, that
up against the stick. But it easily could have just scooped in there
and just kind of nestled itself.
But honestly, like it would have been deeper though. I think if that was the case.
Yeah,
so
I agree.
So I wish someone had seen it and they could have told me what the actual action on the ball was. But who cares when it comes down to it?
Yeah. Well, I was saying, I think I've brought this one up, but like I had a hole out on a par 4, and someone that I was playing with, they like hit their shot and they just went up, and they were next to the green. They were just to the right of the green, so they saw the ball hit, bounce, spin back, and go in, and they were way more excited about it than I was.
That's what happened with mine too. Is that
But that was one where he got to see it, and he was like, "Dude, that was awesome."
That had to be really cool for that.
Yeah,
for that situation. Yeah.
So obviously, and I guess that's like a thing. Do we want to try and create golf content, which would be hole-in-one challenge? Which would just be like us hitting golf balls and try and see how long.
We should give it a shot at least.
Yeah, that one, and then one of the things that, because I was sending you pictures and stuff of like trying to hit the 7-iron.
Yeah, your stats, yeah.
And now that I feel like a little more comfortable, and actually, side note, when I broke my pinky, I don't know how many months ago.
Oh, right, I forgot about that, yeah.
Using that real big grip felt way better.
Oh, is that, yeah?
Having it not as tight.
Yeah.
Having my pinky like straight, a little
straighter. I could see those grips working.
Oh, yeah.
And feeling good. Like,
and I thought,
because I have it on the putter. I like that,
But being able to swinging at the speeds I was attempting to swing at, I was like, okay, now I understand why he has them on his clubs.
Oh, sure.
It makes a lot of sense.
Okay.
But I also felt like I wanted a glove. Oh, yeah. They were just a little extra slippery compared to mine. Uh-huh. And I was like, yeah, all right, I would wear a glove. Oh. If I was going to do this a little more often, I think I might start wearing a glove.
Oh, boy.
But then I was like, I wonder if I could like do more speed training and just try and get outrageous numbers just to do it.
Yeah.
Because it was funny because I was like watching Bryson's videos and I was like, all right, what's his like ball speed with his like 8-iron or something? He was trying to get it to like 163 or something, 163 miles an hour. And I was hitting that 7-iron was like I don't even know, like maybe 150, maybe.
Yeah.
And it would go like 200 yards. I'm like, how fucking far is he trying to hit his 8-iron?
Pretty far, probably like 220, 250, 230 even.
Yeah. And I think this kind of goes back to what we were talking about earlier. It's like, why?
Yeah.
There is no need for that. None.
That's what I was saying earlier. It's not necessary.
Like even me hitting a 7-iron, like I think my average
you'll eventually not like Bryson. We'll get you to the dark side.
No, it's not going to happen. So move along.
We'll get you over here.
No. But me hitting it pretty consistently at, I don't know, like 190 with my 7. Like I got to the point where like day 2 when I started hitting, it was just like, oh, I could hit it like 185, 190 without really feeling like I'm trying.
Right. Okay.
Which is nice because then like you look at tour average, that's like almost a 5-iron length distance wise. And you go, oh, well, I got 2 more clubs.
Sure.
Like I'm way ahead of the game. And I'm not even remotely close to where he's at.
Right.
It's just wild.
That is wild.
I don't know. That was one of the things I was like, I wonder if I could like push the limits of like club head speed, ball speed, just for me personally, just to see.
Yeah. And those are fast. Looks like it would hurt.
If you do it right, it's pretty fine.
Yeah.
Like I mean, my neck hurt for a really long time as well. Neck, shoulder, whatever. And like I did that 2 days straight and I was like, all right, I'm good. Okay. You just have to learn where to release certain body parts to like not hurt yourself.
Yeah.
You can't be like
sure,
too
but you can
rigid.
Mess it up though.
Oh yeah, for sure.
And
I think what helps, and this is why I said like I tell people I like getting kids to learn how to get speed in certain spots of the swing. rather than just like, oh, I'm trying to swing as hard as I can and swing out of my shoes. And And what happens is you get a lot of speed late or early.
Yeah.
But it's not at the right spot.
Okay.
So that's where you have to learn is like, how could you gain as much speed with doing the least amount of work?
Yeah.
And then if you just train on that, you're fine. You could hit the ball a mile and not feel like your body's really stressed.
Yeah.
And that's why I was able to do that is like I started learning like, you know, let my front foot just kind of like spin out a little bit more. Don't try and brace it against the ground quite as much. Mm-hmm. Because then, you're going to, like, your knee's going to hurt. Your ankles are going to hurt.
Right, yeah.
Like, all of that stuff can come from it. You just have to learn where and when to just let it go.
Sure.
But other than that, I just like hitting the ball far.
Yeah.
Been doing that for years.
Yeah, long time.
Yeah. All right.
So what do they got next week?
What do they have next week? Nothing. See in Hawaii in 2020. No, I'm just kidding. It's the QBE Shootout in Naples, Florida, a.k.a. Scranton of the South.
Why? Oh, Naples?
I don't know. I just made that up. But.
What? How? Yeah, I was like, how is it in any way known as that?
That's what they're known for. They take the sign down for the snowbirds, the Welcome to Scranton sign.
Oh, sure.
They just bring it down into Naples, and that'd be really funny if someone took it and just like bopped it around to different cities.
That'd be kind. Oh, no, but it would fuck everyone up here that stayed.
No, it'd be just nice. Like it's the big office thing. Like people were stopping to see the sign.
Yeah.
Run that. What is it, like Providence and on the expressway? People were just stopping on the expressway to take pictures with it.
Oh, sure, yeah.
So they moved it into Steamtown Mall. Like, if you're going to take photos of it, just do it in here.
Where it's safe, yeah.
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 Don't be idiots. But the QBE is it's at Tiburon in Naples, Florida. And it's good old Gregory Jonathan Norman.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Old Greggy Norm.
Greg Norman's the man.
Aussie.
Yeah.
He's a fucking Aussie. Get your peeps.
So you're saying he designed the course?
Yeah.
Yeah.
36 holes. There's two. I forget what course they're gold. There's two courses. I think they're playing I think it's called Gold. Yeah. I don't fucking know.
Okay.
Whatever. They're playing the one that they're playing. Deal with it. But it's a 54 hole event.
Oh, is that all? Oh, okay.
Partners.
Really?
Yeah, but this is the last one until Hawaii.
Okay.
The Century Tournament of Champions.
Oh, sure. Yeah, I guess they're not going to play like on like Christmas.
Christmas, yeah, it gives them.
And then like New Year's.
Yeah.
So we're gonna have some time off too, huh?
Yeah.
Nice.
Big break coming up. Let's see format. First round is a scramble.
Oh, cool.
So they should be going pretty low.
Yeah.
And then second round, modified alternate shot. So Bill tee off, whoever's drive they select, the other person hits that, and then they alternate from there.
Correct, yeah.
And then the final round is a 4-ball, which is everyone just plays
better ball, yeah.
Best ball. Yep. And then there is no cut. But one of the things that I read, and I love it.
Oh, okay.
This is like one of my, and I'm hoping there is a tie at the end of this event. Sudden death playoff after 54 holes. The 18th hole is played over and over again, but the format changes for each playoff hole to match the tournament's format.
Okay.
So like the first hole would be a scramble. Second one's alternate shot. Third one's 4-ball.
Oh, yes. But you might not get to see all of them.
I don't care, but I hope there's
yeah. That is
so
that is fun. That's cool.
Yeah. And I'm going to say it. I'm going to bring it up, and I'm sorry. I apologize. I have to say it. Brooks and Bryson would have been hilarious if they were partners in this. That's it. I'm moving on.
Okay.
So last year's winners, do you know who it was?
No idea.
No? You don't know?
No.
Harris English and Cooch.
Oh, okay.
Hi, Mom. Yeah, so we could make our picks, and then we could mosey on right on out of here, because I ain't got shit else to say about them.
I don't even know who's any noteworthy teams. I mean,
there Sam Burns, Billy Horschel.
Is there a Bulldogs team? Is Pat Reed playing with somebody?
I Well, there's only 20. There's only 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 12 teams? 12? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 79, 12? I just pulled up the odds. I don't even know if this is legit.
Oh, okay.
Kisner and Homa. Sam Burns, Billy Horschel, Kokrak, Nah.
Oh, I like that team.
What one? The Kokrak or the Burns?
Billy Horschel and Sam Burns.
Well, they are 4-1 odds.
Okay.
They have the best odds.
They do. Okay, well, that's, yeah.
Homa Kisner, Jason Day, Mark Leishman. No way. Corey Connors, Graham McDowell, Sean O'Hare, and Will Zalatoris.
Weird.
What a weird... That was the weirdest one that I saw.
Yeah.
Matt Jones, Ryan Palmer.
Because there's a significant age difference for that one. I mean, that doesn't mean a whole lot, but
like, how'd they get paired up?
Yeah.
It just makes no sense to me.
Yeah.
Matt Jones, Ryan Palmer, Ian Poulter, Chucky Three Sticks.
Nice.
Brian Harmon, Hudson Swafford, K.H. Lee, Brant Snedeker, and then Bubba Watson and Lexi Thompson.
Oh, cool. Yeah, they've done that before.
Yeah.
This one, yeah.
And I think this is a fairly
new.
Well, and I think it's a little bit big on the whole Cobra.
Okay.
Cobra Puma, which she is. Cobra Puma.
Yeah.
They have the worst odds.
Okay.
So I don't know.
Yeah, Bubba hasn't really been relevant in a long time.
No. And I don't know what tee she would play. Like, if she's playing back, then yeah, I could see why she's...
Yeah, not favored.
Yeah, but she hits the ball pretty far.
Yeah.
On the ladies tour, so like I feel like if she's up, you never know.
Right.
But alternate shot with Bubba, it's gotta be weird.
Oh, certainly.
Like he could be anywhere.
Yeah, he can put. Yeah, that would be funny.
Yeah.
Nice.
And that's why
I look forward to seeing some of that.
Yeah. So
that coverage.
I'm pretty sure it's Friday, Saturday, Sunday, or Thursday.
Even though we won't be talking about it because.
Well, maybe we will in the Century. We're gonna make our picks.
I mean, come on, you think we're gonna talk about this a month later?
I could if I pick the winner, then I'm 100%
Yeah.
talking about it because we have yet to pick a winner.
Right.
We'll do a special 5-minute episode.
Yeah, right.
As soon as it's over, Monday,
Okay.
maybe Sunday or Monday.
Well,
morning.
I'm going Billy Horschel and Sam Burns.
All right, you're going with the top.
Yeah.
So the one that I kind of. Do you go with the? I might go. Did they go back to back?
It's certainly possible. I mean,
But I feel like if you're on like the lower half of this odds, they know you have no chance.
Yeah.
For whatever one reason or another, but I'm gonna go Kokrak and Nah because I hope Kevin Na just walks in all the putts.
Yeah.
And that's it. That's all I got. But like Jason Day, Mark Leishman, 8-1. There's no way I would ever pick them.
Right.
Like, what the hell has Jason Day done? I mean, maybe this is his thing. You know, maybe he comes back.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know, but I haven't seen.
But you go against the last year's winners, English and Cooch.
That's. I mean, I like my pick. I'm going with.
Well, yeah, obviously is the best pick.
Horschel Burns.
Yeah, I'm fine. Before I saw the odds, I was gonna go Bubba Lexi, but then I saw the odds. I was like, man, you're in last place on the odds there, so I'm just gonna scoot right by that.
Right by.
All right. Anything else?
I got nothing.
Yeah. No, we did it though.
Sure.
We took a break and we had nothing to talk about.
Yeah.
I'm exhausted. That was a lot of work.
Oh, that's
I might take a nap.
nice. I don't have time for a nap today. I got more stuff to do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you got planned?
I got trivia.
I was going to say you had trivia. I thought you had trivia tonight. Where's it at? If anyone's listening,
Yeah,
which is
Laceworks Tap and Grill. It's
Which
right on Court Street
is-
there.
we have one viewer, which I'm assuming is Gary. So Gary, go to Laceworks and do
Yeah.
some trivia. Woo! All right, you good?
Yep.
All right, public service announcement time. Slow down. Move over. It's the law. You could save lives. Yes, you and you. And you.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, Andy could do it. If you see something happening on the side of the road, please slow down and move over. If you can't move over, slow down to 20 under the speed limit and turn on your hazards. You will save lives.